name is Thomas Masters. Originally I'm from the state of Michigan in the United States. Then I moved to the state of Tennessee. I had been researching on the internet for a number of years. I had subscribed to International Living for a period of time. Heard many positive things. Originally I was thinking of going to Mexico. The drug cartels were too extreme for what I would regard as safety in Mexico. Then I looked into Colombia. I like Colombia. Colombia has different tax laws. After 4 years, your income is taxed at about 30%. So that was a killer for Colombia. So then my focus came onto Ecuador. And Ecuador had many very positive things. The tax structure, your worldwide income is not taxed. The only tax comes against income that you earn in Ecuador. The citizenship, the route to citizenship or residency, those are two separate things. But residency is quite easily gotten. And so I took a 6-month visa, which you have to go to the consulate's office the nearest consulate's office in the United States to apply for that. It costs you about $230 thereabouts. You have to provide a certain amount of paperwork. They will tell you what you have to provide to get the 6-month visa. My understanding is if you overstay your visa, you are charged $200 and then told that you cannot come back for 9 months. My original intent was to examine Ecuador with the idea of living here, primarily from reports that I had read throughout the internet of how positive everything was in Ecuador. And I will say that all the positive things are there. The cost of living is extremely cheap. I don't require a great deal, so I could actually live in Vilcabamba probably for about $600 a month without any problem. You can buy lunch for anywhere from $2 to $3.50. You can go to the market and buy your fruits and vegetables very cheaply. That I can spend less than $20 for the whole week on that. But now in Vilcabamba, what I found, there is not a great deal to do. If you like absolute peace, yeah, it's good. A variety of different expats there, a large number of expats. I spent 1 month in Quito. I found Quito a little chilly, a very large city. Enjoyed my time in Quito. It rained quite a bit, chilly. Then I came to Guayaquil. There, I enjoyed my 5-6 days in Guayaquil, but I understand that there's far more crime in Guayaquil, particularly for expats or gringos walking or visiting there. The next I went for 1 month and I lived in Malakotos. I rented a casa, a home there, fully furnished, very, very nicely furnished. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, potential 4-bedroom home, having all the facilities that one would need. The grounds were very nice. There was a caretaker that took care of the grounds. Even had orchids growing in the yard. $380 a month for the rent. But I found myself going to Vilcabamba almost every other day, so I decided I would take a room there. The room there cost me $180 a month. Private bath, just a bedroom. I have my own little terrace that I overlook the Central Park, so I consider that my garden, and I have people that take care of my garden each day. But all the positive things are there. Healthcare, good healthcare is provided. I'm getting dental work done right now, but I'm not going to stay in Ecuador. I have, within the 3 months, I have concluded that this is not the place that I want to be. There's many positives, but at least for me, I spent time in Michigan, as I said, most of my life, and also Tennessee. I just find the topography much prettier, particularly in Tennessee, than I do in Vilcabamba. Of course, I've been there in the dry season, so it's dry. People are very friendly. I have not found any problem with Ecuadorian people. An interesting factor that people might find of interest, I have found that the Ecuadorian people never raise their voice. And if you are a typical American, you probably raise your voice from time to time. And if you do, the Ecuadorian people will notice right away that you have an edge in your voice, and they will call you out on it, because that is just not an acceptable part of their life structure. But what I've observed, and the reason why I will not stay in Ecuador, is because the cultures are different for me, and it just simply won't work. Side point is I do miss my grandchildren, so I do want the freedom of going back, which I could by flight. Another thing about Ecuador, positive thing, is at 65, if you have residency, the law requires that you get a 50% discount in your flights or transportation, as long as it originates from the country of Ecuador. That's about it. So you can terminate it there.